Now, before this video starts, just two little public service announcements. One, this video is not made for children or anyone under the age of 17 or freaking 12. Who the hell are your parents? Get back to your freaking Fortnite now. I'm kidding. And second, there will be spoilers for the show that this particular figure is from. So if you don't want spoilers, if you haven't seen the show or are not the age where the show is, appropriate for you, then do not watch this video. I just want to get this warning out there so YouTube does not, freaking take down my video for some stupid crap. So, without further ado, let's get into the video. Shall we? Let's. Hi guys, last night here, and no, your eyes are not deceiving you. Now, if you saw the beginning of the video, you know the disclaimer, and you could obviously see why. But today we are going to be taking a look at the Max Factory produced Figma 220 RYUKO MATOI from Kill la Kill. Now, before we get into the figure itself, let's put it off to the side over here. Let's take a quick look at the packaging. See, Kill la Kill. You get the life fibers there. Figma 220. There's some damaging to this packaging, and I will tell why later. Figma, got RYUKO right there. Got another picture of RYUKO right there, they're all smiling. You got RYUKO right there, looking back at you. She's about to bust you up. On the top, you get the same image of her, yelling. Can't focus. There we go. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots, this, that, the other, what it includes. And yeah, so that's basically it for the packaging. No insert this time. All there is a red thing. There's some, and I just noticed this, there's some kind of cutout in the back, so yeah. So here is little RYUKO. Let me turn the light on. Does that help? That does not help in the slightest. Now, you're probably wondering, if you haven't seen the show, then you're probably wondering, what the hell is this, Lucas? What the hell are you reviewing? Now, if you saw my Duel on Mustafar review, I was ranting about, I think it was my Soundwave review. You know that I've been getting into anime recently. At this point, it's November 6th, and I have not watched anime in a little bit, basically because I haven't found anything that's interesting. I have heard that One Punch Man is a good anime to watch. I've heard it's good, but I'm still, iffy about it. People keep on recommending Evangelion, or Evangelion, whatever the hell you want to say. And I'm not really into it. I did like Darling of the Franxx, but Evangelion is just not a thing for me. So, yeah. So, now to explain this figure, this is RYUKO MATOI, the main character in a show called Kill la Kill, and basically the show is centered around RYUKO, and she is looking for her father's killer, and she stumbles onto this high school. I think it's a high school. This academy, Hanoji Academy, and she basically she finds it and is ruled over by an oppressive student council president, Satsuki Kiryuin. And basically, this whole show is basically about RYUKO finding out like who her father's killer is, which you eventually find out, not at the end of the show, but you know, towards like the climax of the entire show. So at first she does attempt to fight one of the club presidents at the school, and she loses because, you know, apparently these kids, these students at Hanoji Academy, they have these special uniforms called Goku uniforms. Is that related to Dragon Ball? I always thought that. I've never seen an episode of Dragon Ball in my life. Go ahead, unsubscribe, I don't care. And they're pretty much powered by this thing called life fibers, which is pretty much an alien entity. So, yeah. And after, you know, a little run-in with them, she escapes, and she falls into a secret compartment in her in her father's old house that was burned down because of her father's killer, who blew it up as soon as she left, or as soon as the killer left, more like. And basically, she stumbles into this secret basement where she finds a sentient sort of super suit called a kamui, and that's what she's wearing right now, called Senketsu, or Senketsu, whatever you want to. I call it Senketsu. And basically, her father created him, and he's made of 100% life fibers, whereas the Goku uniforms, there's 3 ranks. There's 1 stars, which is 10% life fibers, 2 star, which is 20% life fibers, and 3 star, which is 30% life fibers. So basically, and this is not the only kamui that exists. I'll get into that later. So yeah. So she finds it, and she makes a new friend, Mako Mankanchok, or Mankanchoku, whatever the hell you say. And, you know, Mankanchok is, you know, she's adorable. She's just adorable. Borderline obnoxious, but she's pretty much the best friend to RYUKO. Just on the spot, like, as soon as she meets her, they become, she declares RYUKO her best friend. And what always, you know, surprised me about this show is that even though, you know, RYUKO was trying to kill Satsuki, she still let RYUKO attend the goddamn school. That's what I don't get. Is that you have your enemy inside your own goddamn school. Like, what the hell? I never got that, but anyway. And pretty much she fights through all the club presidents and the Elite Four, which are pretty much Satsuki Kiryuin's like bodyguards. My favorite of the Elite Four has got to be Irigami Gori, because, you know, he's got that honor code, kind of like Beast Wars Dinobot had, where he did everything for a reason, and he wouldn't pass certain bounds, and he was also loyal to Sasuke, like extremely freaking loyal. And Satsuki's mother, RYUKO Kiryuin, who I think is a total she runs a clothing company called Revox, which pretty much uses life fibers and all that crap. I'm not gonna spoil who killed her father. You're gonna have to watch the show for that. But yeah, over time, Senketsu and Ryuko, you know, they work together to find out the truth of why Senketsu was created and who killed Ryuko's father. So yeah, and I really liked it because, you know, it was funny. The action scenes were great. And unlike Darling in the Franxx, which I still rate as my #1 anime, Kill la Kill actually managed to wrap it up pretty cleanly. You know, not like super clean, but they did manage to wrap it up cleanly. So yeah. Anyway, let's get back to the figure. Go watch the show. It's an amazing show. It's on Netflix, Crunchyroll, Funimation, all that crap. It's free on well, if you have a Netflix membership, you can watch it there. It's free. You don't need like a membership like everything else to, you know, watch, you know, you get one to two episodes, and then, you know, you have to pay to watch the rest of them. So yeah. Now, let's take a closer look at the figure real quick. Boop. I don't know what you can see. So yeah, now Figma, a little backstory on Figma. They're a third-party company that that really excels in making their anime figures. They've got a long line of anime figures that are not Transformers. Currently, they have 3 Figma figures from Kill la Kill that are on the market. Technically 2, because, you know, this one is. Yeah, I'm just gonna say this right now. This is not the official figure. This is actually a bootleg. Now, I know what you're thinking, you know, why didn't you just return it? It's not that bad of a bootleg. The only thing that was bad about it was the paint. The paint was just horrible, but other than that, and some of the material, the feel of the figure I can't change, but the paint on it I could change the paint on that. So yeah, so anything you see in red was painted over by me, except for the straps on her stomach. So yeah, so taking a look at her face. Go, let me get a light. Some more. There we go. Does that work? Yeah. You can see her face. It's really good. It's really good. Not the anime art style, but it's really it's really good for what it is, and it just really shows. And it looks like the eyes are like cleanly painted on there. You got the red stripe. You got her little ears here painted. Then you got I'll shut this off. You got Senket's. He does have one eye. For some reason. And this is not, it's flat. It's not flat. On the official one, it's flat. Now talking about the official one, and how I got this, basically, everywhere now, if you wanted a RYUKO MATOI, you're gonna have to get the bootleg, unless you want to pay like 200 goddamn bucks. If you don't have a problem with that, more power to you. Spend the 200 bucks, get the official one. I don't care. But I didn't have that much money, and I wanted a RYUKO. And basically, I got this through a link on Instagram. Instagram was pulling me towards it, and I was just going through Instagram, going through whatever the people that I follow, like Grant Gus and Dashi, all that. And I see this figure. I'm like, you're telling me I can get a RYUKO MATOI for 25 bucks. I did not know that it was going to be the bootleg version. Pretty much it took me to Wish, and that's where I got the figure. It was on Wish. So yeah. Now, whether you should buy this figure is completely up to you. But if you've only got like 20, 30 bucks, I highly recommend you get this. Because if you don't have the money to spend like 200 goddamn bucks, just get this figure. It's a cute little figure. So yeah, Senketsu's eyes. Senketsu's eye is really cleanly painted. Not really, because and overall, it's not a bad figure. It really isn't that bad of a figure. Nothing's loose. Nothing's nothing feels like it's gonna break. Now out of the packaging, this little pauldron right here, which is made out of a soft bendy plastic, would constantly come out. I've managed to fix that. And also, I don't know why you can see it, but the legs, they're not like completely. I think you can see it better on the back. Yeah, you see this joint? It's not sticking up all the way as much as it should. So, one leg's higher than the other. And, you can see her heels, her red heels. She's got a sailor uniform on, And as I said before, because, she's basically wearing, nothing as a top and, nothing as a bottom. But, I said that in the beginning of the review, disclaimer. Now, articulation-wise, her head is on I think it's on a couple joints. It's on a Figma joint. Pretty much a hinge joint with 2 swivels. So she's got a good range of wiggly-waggly. Arms can do a full 360. They're on a ball joint. There's a swivel there. There's a swivel above this little. I don't know what you can see. This little thing right here. There's a swivel there. There's a swivel right here, which is where Jabba the Hutt God is. This figure is actually the reason Jabba the Hutt got his freaking swivel merch rolling. There's a swivel right here, down here, bend at over 9 degrees, and then you got this is basically like the SH Figure Arts joints. You get side to side movement, but if you turn the hands separately, you get up and down, right there. Ball joint at her there is a ball joint in the hips, but that's kind of irrelevant. Ball joint at the hips, there's a... Oop. I didn't mean to tear the leg off. Come on. Get back in there. Get back in there. Get back in your home. Thank you. There's a swivel right here, but apparently it's way too freaking tight. Can I even? Yeah, there you go. There you go. There's a swivel right there. There's a swivel right here and here. And there's a bend at 90 degrees. It's a little less limited here due to how the joint being further up in there. And then the toe and then the feet are just like the hands, except it's a little bit more flexible. Go up and down, and if you turn it, you can go side to side. So yeah, she's a really good articulated figure. Now, one thing to note is that without the included Figma stand, she cannot stand. Like, I can try. Okay, but you know, it doesn't take much to knock her over. So yeah, so I usually display her with the stand, which is included. It's got Figma written right there, even though this isn't really, you know, an officially licensed Figma. And the main difference between the original, the original and the bootleg is the paint. That's the paint and the feel of some of the accessories. That's how you're gonna know the difference. And if it says PVC on the listing. So yeah. I also forgot to mention that these are rubber, and this little back thing is rubber, as well as their skirt, so you know you get a little bit of flexibility, as well as the straps. But you know, you don't want to mess with those too much. Now, usually with like Figma figures, this is my first Figma. Well, it's not really a Figma, but you get the idea. Usually with Figma figures, you would get a little sandwich bag. Unfortunately, this is not one that's licensed by Figma, because you know you can see the Figma licensing on it. But if I can open it up and dump out all the accessories, we can look at her many accessories. She comes with a lot. Well, not a lot, but you know, like a couple. She comes with her included scissor blade, which is her main weapon. This cast in red plastic. This is a rather flimsy plastic. It feels like one of those toothpick swords you get with, like, you know, like on cherries or something. I had to put taper on this because she could not hold this for the life of me. I could not get her to hold this. Now you may be wondering, well, how is she supposed to hold it with this included tree of hands? And you know, it's really nice that Figma, you know, did this. You know, they put the hands on a little tree so you don't lose them. Now, not to bash on SH Figure Arts, but what are the accessories for that Kylo Ren? I had to get a bag for all the hands and all that, and all the other accessories that, you know, I wasn't using for the Kylo Ren figure. So you know, it wasn't really, you know, it wasn't, you know, a big inconvenience, but you know, I kind of like this method with the tree. Now she does come with more loose grabby hands, these little gouging out hands. The ones that come installed are the closed fists. You got the gouging out hands, or the little quotation mark hands. You get tight grabby hands, and you got splayed out hands. What are we gonna use? We're gonna use the tight grabby hands, because those work best with the scissor. Now, if you don't want to, you know, like, break anything, don't worry, Figma's got you covered. This does split, and you can just easily slide the handle in there, and there's a specific way that you want this. you know, that looks really cool. It looks really cool, you know, just her wielding the scissor blade, not losing her way. If you've seen the show, you know what I'm talking about. You also get another scissor blade. This one, it's called Decapitation Mode, and I have to mention that both of these blades are really sharp. Not as sharp as, if I can get it. Hold on, let me see. Not as sharp as this thing, because this thing is like really sharp. But you know, this thing is really really sharp, because you know, it's not as sharp as the Dr. Wu Dark Star Saber, but you know, it is sharp. Let me just put this back. So yeah, now you need one of each pair of the grabby hands for the scissor blade. Mainly because, you know, there's two different parts of the scissor blade. There's the bottom, and then there's the top, of course. And same thing with this, you know, it splits down the middle. Although this isn't really necessary for this scissor blade. And you can dual wield this. That's what I've been doing. I've been having her dual wield this. No, wait, that's the wrong hand. Hang on, let me just get the other open hand. Do I have the other open hand? Wait a minute, I have the other open. I have the loose grabby hand for. I have the loose grabby hand for the scissor blade. And it worked just fine. Jesus. Oop. Yeah, the stand is really posable. There's a hinge. I'll show it off later. But I'm just gonna put her fist down. Not her face, her fist. I'll talk about the rest of her accessories in a bit. But basically, what you want to do is you want to wrap this, and her posability allows her to dual wield the scissor blade. Not the normal scissor blade. Just the decapitation mode, as it's called in the show. And there you go. That's how I have her displayed. However, this is not how I have her exactly displayed. I do have one accessory that is crucial to her plot. Now, if you've seen the show or you have this figure, you know where this is going. She does come with alternate faces. Now, unlike SH Figure Arts, where's the bag? Let me get the Kylo Ren accessories. Unlike SH Figure Arts, who includes a whole ass head for their figures, what Figma does to not use as much plastic is they come with just alternate faces. Now, to exchange these, you just take her hair. It's a little bit tight to get off. And you just take her face, and that just looks disturbing. So yeah, so she comes with you can better see her face right here. You know, she just has a standard face. Now, she does come with two alternate faces. My favorite of the two, or my favorite face out of all of them, is this one. This is the one that I have her displayed with, because, you know, in the show she's usually, you know, angry, you know, yelling. You know, she's always pissed off at things, because, you know, she's trying to find her father's killer. I mean, there's subtle moments. There's only like brief moments where she's actually, you know, happy. You know, she's kind of a badass too. You know. So is Satsuki. I'll talk about Satsuki later. But she has this face, and then she also has this face. Now, I don't know what expression this is. I don't know if she's either just gotten hurt or she's blocking the sun under her eye. She has something in her eye. I don't know. Or the one that everyone's probably going to say, you know, she's, you know, reaching enlightenment, as the females would say. But, you know, I have not once put this face on her. And I'm not going to do it today. Because, you know, it's not... You know, I've already, you know, paid for $20 for a half naked anime girl. I don't need that. It's well appreciated, but, you know. And there you go. And that is going to look great on my shelf. And this is going to look great on your shelf. Now, going back to the stand articulation, let me just put her down. There's a swivel right here. There's a hinge right here. Hinge right here. There's a hinge right here. And this is a little adapter piece. This is a little adapter piece to better fit. Now, this is red. I don't know how well you could see it, but it's red here because of the paint. The paint that I applied to this. This wasn't red before I painted it. I think I did a good job with painting, honestly. I mean, it's me, so you know, I paint. So yeah, that's basically it. Now, let me get her. Just get her in a pose that I really like. You don't want to get too crazy with the posability, but you know, you can pull off some dynamic poses. Let me just get her standing up straight. Hang on, give me a second. I'm just just get her standing up straight. So for comparison, let's bring in a couple figures. The hottie of one of my favorite pieces of media, the Slave Leia cosplay, which basically, you know, yeah, this video is not getting. I'm not gonna get paid for this video. I mean, I don't get paid for any videos. So what the hell am I saying? Here she is with that figure was not you know officially mine. I have it because the box of figures that my dad's boss gave us. Here is the only female Black Series that I own, Jyn Erso. She can stand. Don't make me have to get the freaking stand out. Thank you. So there you have that. And she's taller than most of the female characters from the Black Series line. For a little comparison between another person who has a lot of pent-up anger, Black Series Archive Anakin. This is after the photo reel thing. I would pull out a Transformer, but I don't have any female Transformers. I'm not sexist, I just can't find any. Here she is with SH Figure Arts Kylo Ren. Let me see if I can I? There you go. I can see. Whoa. I have my fan on, so that's why the cape is moving. This is not. This is the Last Jedi one. It's not the Rise of Skywalker one. I don't have the Rise of Skywalker one. I got the Last Jedi one. And you might see the red marks on there. That's because I cut into the mask and painted it. So yeah. I mean, this is the Rise of Skywalker one. And, give me a second. And, here she is with my pride and beauty. APC Toys Attack Prime. I still love this figure. I have not this figure has not been touched with a dot of paint. Has not been touched with a dot of paint. Hasn't. I've not touched him with a dot of paint since I bought him. So, yeah, because he's beautifully painted. Really beautifully painted. So, yeah. Now, as I said before, this video isn't, made for kids. I'll probably put that, you won't be restricted to watch, if you're under 18, you won't be restricted to watch this video, but I'm just advising you right now. Well, if you're at this point in the frickin' video, it doesn't really matter. But, considering, what she's wearing, I wouldn't, So, YouTube, please don't take this down. I'm trying my best. So, yeah. Now, I don't know whether or not I want to get the Satsuki, because, okay, here's the thing. I made this purchase, and I instantly regretted it. I didn't regret the purchase, I just was, I wasn't happy. I'm happy with the purchase, I just regret it. I mean, I'm ashamed of the purchase, but I don't regret it. That's what I'm trying to say. Basically, because, most of my family doesn't know that, well, they're about to find out, I don't really show my love for anime around my family, and basically the only person that knows that I bought this figure is my dad. That's about it. Well, now the whole goddamn world knows. God damn it. So, yeah. Now, the Sasuke Kiryuin figure, that's gonna be, I mean, that's not as hard to get. I think Big Bad Toy Store still has it on pre-order for about, like, almost $75. That's a reasonable price considering, it's a reissue of that figure. The Mako Mankanshok, I'm not gonna get, because I'm not really, I'm not really like a big collector of anime figures. I just got this because I feel like, I had to get something different. Because, I keep on buying Transformers, so, I gotta buy something, a little bit different. And, RYUKO here needs a little counterpart, And no, I'm not gonna spoil anything about, her relationship with, Miss, Pigs in Human Clothing. Standing up there, basically, the lady version of... Actually, you know what? I was gonna compare it to I was gonna compare her to her, which is probably... That's gonna get the video taken down. Yep, that'll do it. Yep. Well, there goes my YouTube career. I'm gonna get age restricted. I'm gonna get demonetized. I'm gonna get I'm just everything. Everything. Oh, I just screwed myself. So, yeah, but you know, out of the two, I like RYUKO because, you know, she's the main character, but I more closely relate to Satsuki. Well, not, you know, like, closely relate to Satsuki, you know, I just like her design better. Well, not better, but, you know, I like Satsuki. She's a pretty cool, antagonist for, RYUKO. Now, whether or not I'm going to pick up that figure, the Figma figure, is completely out of my hands. I don't even know whether or not I'm going to pick up the figure. So, you know, I'm droning this video on a little bit too long, but let's just keep it. Now, at the time of this recording, I just, like, not too long ago, I just uploaded the Leader Class Shockwave review. So if you haven't seen that, go check it out. Or if you have, if you have, I don't care. Do what you want. Now, something I just gotta get off my chest here, is that, you know, many YouTubers today, you know, they do what they do. I'm not saying, you know, it's a bad thing, because, you know, more power to you. But, you know, many YouTubers today, they have different motives for, you know, for making videos. You know, Dash, he does it because he loves his fan base. Jacksepticeye does it because, you know, many YouTubers do it because they love their fan base. Some YouTubers do it because they want money, because, you know, they need to pay for their friggin' mortgage or anything. I personally, me personally, I do this because, you know, I love the YouTube community, but also because I love doing this. You know, that's the whole goal in life. If you like what you do, it's a good job for you. Now, I'm coming up in the part of my life, I'm currently 17, and I'm coming up to the point in my life where this YouTube thing is not going to be able to happen anymore. But, you know, I will try to do my best to get everything that I can in order, because I still don't know what I want to do. And many of you guys in the comments are going to be like, I still don't know what I want to do. That's fine. That's fine. Many of us still don't know what we want to do. I mean, me personally, I have no idea. I'm only 17. I have no career paths that I want to... I mean, you know... But, you know, if you're doing... Just take... If you're going to take anything from this review, other than the fact that, you know, if you have $20, go buy this this bootleg RYUKO MATOI. If you're going to take anything from this review, it's that if you like, don't let anything hold you down from achieving your goals. Don't let anybody hold you back. Don't ever give up. Just keep doing what you're doing, and if you're happy with it, continue to strive for that. Because, you know, you only have a limited time before, you know, the inevitable end. Not to get on a dark subject, but, you know, you know, it's the sad reality of it is, you know, we only have a limited time on this earth. And we have to spend, you know, every moment of it as carefully as we can. And the memories along that journey are what really matter. So yeah, I'm droning this on like way too long. Now, as I said before, I got this off of Wish. If you can find the real one, good freaking luck. It's probably gonna be like $200-300, but good freaking luck on that. I wish you the best of luck in finding that. And yeah. So, I guess that's it. So, don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram for vlogs down in the description. Follow me on Reddit. You know what? Forget the whole Reddit thing because you probably don't want to see my Reddit crap. Who the hell uses Reddit these days? Of course, me. So yeah, go follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram for vlogs and, you know, random crap. And, yeah, comment, like, subscribe, because, you know, this is pretty much going to be a straight up lie, but without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do this. And yeah, so there is the Figma RYUKO MATOI from Kill la Kill, and this is Lucas saying, remember, if you geek, that's cool. If you're not geek, that's cool too. Be happy with what you do. Don't lose your way. I'm gonna get a copyright strike if I put the song in. And I'll see y'all later. Bye.